here's a few reasons why I love Gaussian splatting and why we're going to start showing our clients more of these use cases. For example, what Ahmad has created with this pre-construction visualization of lighting on this building facade. So one of the main reasons why Gaussian splatting is really great is because of its ease of capture. Now, we don't have to capture with high overlap or tons and tons of photos and videos. We can actually capture these scenes very efficiently, very quickly, and in a way that mimics the actual driving path, let's say of a car, or the walking path of pedestrians. So that way we can see what people are going to be seeing in the future if we were to add on, for example, this lighting on the side of the facade. Another thing that we really like Gaussian splats for is they capture the whole environment. So you have environments captured rather than one single focal point. We have the sky, we have the lights in front of the building, we have the roadway across the building, we even have background buildings. So that way you can see how things look in context and you have that spatial awareness. Another thing is the creativity that we're able to do with or have with Gaussian splats, because we can throw them into a engine like Unreal Engine or any kind of other manipulation software to be able to add on specific assets like these lighting, or even if you want to change the facade signage, you can swap out that signage and see what gets better contrast at night, what looks better. And you can even capture these scenes in the daytime or the nighttime, so that way you can go back and forth and see how they look in both environments. The predictability of Gaussian splats really allows a lot of flexibility, especially for construction. If you're talking about things like lighting, signage, you want to be able to see how it looks before you build it. And 2D mockups are great, but when you have a 3D space that then you can just reconstruct and literally walk along different paths, you have so many more perspectives that you can look at, and you're not relying on a great 2D mockup. You're actually just using the real world location. The accuracy, like I mentioned earlier, or in this case, you can call it the fidelity, is much better than Google Earth. So imagine we're taking street view from Google Earth and we're having it in a 3D way, to where not only are you limited by a 360 viewpoint, but you can actually move within bounding boxes and be able to see things from different perspectives. That's what's really great about Gaussian splatting, is that you're not having images to be able to work with. It's one 3D scene that all of the manipulation can be done, and then you can move from point A to point B and see how that transitions across a space. Another reason why I really like them is because they are very lightweight. So let's say we wanted to embed this experience on your website, or you wanted to send this over to clients, then you render it out in a video or have it in an interactive experience, and that gets embedded onto your website. And it's very lightweight, it's very fast loading. It's not something that has to, be opened up like a point cloud file and you have to have third-party software for it. This can be embedded into your deliverables or into your website. So it's very seamless for customers to be able to come and view their future construction in a space that they're already used to going to, which is your website. Or just better yet, you can send them over an MP4 file and they can scrub through a timeline, so that way they can see what it looks like from point A all the way to point B. So quick 5 points why I like Gaussian splats. I think these are really, really great digital assets to have of locations where you're going to be doing construction work at. Whether it's lighting, signage, or even just large developments, you can do so many different things with these digital assets. So take advantage of them while they are very easy to make, and just get better at them as time goes on, because the software is going to get better at reconstructing spaces that are almost replicas to the real world. So as time gets on, you want to get better with that capture method. If you don't want to capture these yourselves or use the pre-visualization tools like an Unreal Engine, you can always contact us at airwebdigital.com, and then we can knock out that whole process for you. See you guys in the next video.